Hello there everyone, this is iMark3 and welcome back to a little outing in space. By which I mean, of course, Everspace too. As a reminder, last time we wound up taking our first steps into the Drake system to check up on... wow, why am I blanking on his name? That is a... Check up on Elek. There we go, Elek. Why did I forget for a moment there? I don't know. But yeah, check up on Elek's relatives. We've happened upon the Coalition, who we have, of course, met in Union. And they have apparently had a bit of a rough time of it, because they are an ex-gang or group of gangs turned into somewhat formal government. And they were sitting quietly by themselves, and then Maddox, his antics, drew attention from the law enforcement onto them. And they've been sent reading from that. And Adam, being the good Adam as we know he is, kind of wondered if he could help with that at all, because while he didn't set out to do that, and it was Maddox that caused all that, he was involved, and so he is willing to try to help make a bit of amends. And the result is we need some stuff from the... just need to refresh myself. Want to steal a drone, which is a potential new weapon system from the local outlaw gang called the Zorilla, from their headquarters. They want to know about the potential of this supposed new weapon system in order to work out how much of a threat it might be, and so they can possibly work out counteraction for it if required. But the problem is it's a big unknown for them right now. And that's where we come in. We get to fly into the heart of a volcano. All for the sake of Adam being nice. Well, that and looking out for Elek's relatives, some of which live on the station and are involved in the Coalition. So, yeah. I think that catches us all up. That's it, though. Let's go ahead and launch ourselves. You can probably tell we've changed ship. We aren't in the Vindicator anymore. We are instead back in a bomber. Refitted in white and black plating with red engine thrusters. So, oops. Slightly jittery on the controls there, but there we go. So you can see what we've got there. It's white because, you know, scientific exposition, we're diving to the heart of the volcano. We've got to have a suitably sciencey looking ship, right? Bomber because I wanted to use it in the bomber, and I've actually retuned my loadout slightly as well. So, one of the things I did was I went back to home station and I dumped off excess cargo. I've now picked up some more. So we're back up to about half of what we had with all the different set bonuses and things being hauled around. We've got a few spare pieces, like we've got the cruise boozer, we've got powerful railguns, we've got our sensor rigs and things. But something I would like to draw attention to is, while I was planning to use the Blightmonger set, which you can see I've got here, fully statted, I was planning to combine it with the third tier of the Redemption set for structural weaknesses for enemies going boom with more vigour. But while I was in Union, I stumbled across something else, which one piece is here of the three I've found. The Scale Guard from the Tides of Siren Sea set. Which, as far as I can tell, is like a Ceto unique one. Kind of like how the Redemption set is unique to Kite Nebula. Notice though I've got two pieces equipped, and that first bonus, 30% increase in Ultimate Generation. Yes, the ship that has the BFG. Of course I'm going to try and mount the increased Ult Generation to let us fire it more often. So, yeah. Though further bonuses go on. Shield capacity doubles, but you can't recharge in combat. Instead, using your ult restores your shield to full capacity. So this set is very much ult happy. And four-piece bonus, which means there is another piece I didn't manage to find. Deal increased fire and weapon damage based on the percentage of shield hit points missing to a maximum of 220%. Not specifically ult-tuned that one, but that would lean more towards a ship with very high shields and a decent primary weapon. Also worth noting is I actually did sell and swap out my previous level 3 plus bomber for new passives on this one. So this one's current arrangement, we don't have the 50% bonus to target lock speed. So this one has 2% damage increase for every second after being launched for the Arc 9000. Activating the Arc 9000 immediately restores all secondary weapon energy. And the energy consumption of all secondary weapons is reduced by 20%, which by secondary weapons we mean, of course, the bomber specialty, all of our missiles and mines and things. So this is kind of efficient. So I have maxed out everything. I've also tweaked everything as well. Like the I was talking about the EMP charge on a fast-firing weapon previously. I've put that on my Blightmonger's Deteriorator. I've got the efficient penumbra as my other. I've got the corrosive mines because I've learned that's a very good one to have in terms of crowd control. It's not max level though because I don't have enough of the parts to actually do that. I actually spent all my parts upgrading everything else. Though I have been swapping bonuses and things around as well. So homing missiles and cruise missiles, they've been there as is. Zealous Core, I tried re-rolling that one, but because it's already red grade, you know, it's very expensive to re-roll much it, so I only did that once. Though I did get a 5% reduction to all energy weapon all weapon energy consumption, so that's one there. The Blightmonger's Shield happens to have further bonuses to our ultimate, increased generation and increased ult damage, so very nice look on that one. The Hazard Plating has further reduced energy consumption for weaponry. Ult duration is increased by the Siren C radar I've got installed here, so there's that. And then there is the Hydro Surge drive, the other Siren C. So that's the part that didn't clash, because to get the armor plate on I'd have to take off the Blightmonger plate, so that would lose me the bonus for corrosion damage when hit by secondary weapons, considering my primary weapons are my secondary guns, you know. But the drive also has the first bonus I've seen specific to the Siren C, which is that 20% increased boosting speed while your ult is on. So if I fire, I get 20% faster on boosting. Then lastly, of course, we've got the Blightmonger containment set, which is... I don't think I re-rolled this one, but it is a different one though, because I did scrap the previous one. I have been finding some more leveled stuff. So there we go, that's my loadout this time around. Oh, of course, I do actually have a couple of spare missiles options. I've got armor breakers, level 28s, 27 rockets, and a few of my pieces are actually over level, like a level 29 shield, and level 29 radar, level 28 booster. And all of these guys actually came from elite GNB raids. So the whole elite groups hunting you down thing, that has actually been proven to be a great source of leveled equipment for me. Because I've not been having much luck otherwise. I've still over leveled, I think, for most stuff. Okay, here we are, back out in the smooth part. We want to go to the thermal plant, which is halfway across the system. Alright, that's cool. There was no radio chatter, by the way, after I docked at that place the first time, so that's why there's nothing being added there. I was able to go to and fro freely to trade and upgrade my gear without any kind of issue. Actually, I think I would need to respond to some stuff as well, because I've got to remember the new system, so I've got the challenge, right? No, not yet. I think I need to break into a new area first. There it is. 6 locations, 2 high risks, all regions. Nothing about rescue missions. Oh my, look at all this place. I've always found the idea of a lava world kind of interesting, if I'm going to be honest. Also got to bear in mind that I am running on a standard sensor, because of course it's a schematic one. Sorry, a set one. Let's pulse with our observer for a moment. That's picking up a few of the extra pieces. Okay. Let's pulse with our Peruser. Not picking up anything interesting there. Okay, right. So kind of interesting. Because it's like very thematic, it's very hostile. One of the things I think that games have generally lacked... Ooh, is that a capital ship there? It is, as a radio destroyer. We must introduce ourselves properly, right? I think that's fair. Okay. So yeah, very hostile place. Something I think that I've not seen very often in games at all is a game where, in most games, night is the hazard. Like it's super cold or... Oh, I went down in one shot. Boo! That looked like a variant of the Outlaw Destroyer from other sectors, though, so that might be more heavily armed than that knockoff of the Redemptionist use. Oh, hi. Oh, sorry, were you not after me?
This is Aurelia territory.
I know. Do you know? But yeah, it's like a game... There's not really a game where night is the safe time and day is the hostile one, like it on like a super hot or roasted planet. Think like Riddick, on that planet where the daytime basically cooks everything, and the only safe time to be out and about is at night. And yeah, I should probably just do this, shouldn't I? There we go. Yeah, take that, Mr. Siler. Other things that I also mentioned, like it's kind of an interest of mine as well. It's like I was once on a Dune-themed RPG boards. I rolled up as one of the faction controllers. Like I was in control of one of my player factions. I was literally the only person doing that who chose a volcanic world as the as their starting planet. Just because it's like, you know, sounded interesting, I wanted to try and do that. There's also Endless Space 2, where it's like I like to play as a more mechanical race, and they really like the hot, non-organic worlds. So you know, it is a theme that recurs every so often. Anyway, we are in Aurelia territory. We need to go somewhere which looks very, very safe. Down the extraction shaft into what looks like a volcano. I'm sorry if I'm waffling a bit, but there you go. Oh, hi. Gotta pay attention to that. Oh, one other thing I forgot to mention. I've also got installed the automatic regeneration module for my shield. So if my shield is hit, but it's still above 70%, it just starts recharging immediately. Wow, this place is actually... Lots of resource extraction here, isn't it? There we go. Looks like the Outlaws took over an old abandoned mining site or something. The other question is, what are they extracting? Because it could be like extracting the raw elements from the magma, like this one looks like it might be doing. It could also be extracting and channeling the gas emissions, or using the geothermal heat, or things like that. And I know that I said I was going to go in, and now I'm wandering off, but it's like, look, there's a valuable shipwreck right there. I'm going to pick that up. Let's optimize that. Note that it's full of... Whoa, what the heck? Okay, that's... You know, I should have expected that in a volcanic area. Scorched, overheat. I am immune to radiation and resistant to corrosion, but I don't have anything thermal oriented, but apparently flying close to the magma actually torching my ship's systems. Something to be aware of. Why am I stuck on this thing? There we go. Right. So, yes. Well, it looks like corrosive, but is that superheated gas? That's what I'm wondering now. I don't know. I really don't know. Anyway, yeah, enough about that. Let's actually get on with the mission, shall we?
This volcanic vent should be the back door the Coalition leader informed you of.
Well, let's have a look inside this thing.
This thing is far above 1,000 degrees inside. The ship's thermal protection system is not built for that. I advise utmost.
I know what I'm doing.
Adam, we've had words about this one, buddy. There we go, got my mining equipment out because there is minerals in these walls. Look at that red tier minerals as well. But yeah, Adam's saying he knows what he's doing. That means that something is going to go pear-shaped real quick. Is that? Yeah, that's in the wall there. Okay. Let's keep on moving down. Straight into the sea of lava. Inhospitable. Wait, is that side of the wall? No, no. It's hard to tell because of the smog is affecting how far I can see properly. Oh,
The
cutscene.
limit of our thermal protection has been reached. Continue, and the ship will be destroyed.
All right, I'm stopping. Damn it. Are you reading anything?
I detect the signature of the bomb drones we are seeking across this lava pool. However, we cannot cross without melting like saturated fat molecules.
What about those maintenance drones? They don't seem to be having any trouble with the heat.
It appears that they have been modified with external heat shields.
So, if I could just take control of one of those things remotely, it could reach the bombs for us. Think you can locate a maintenance terminal?
If it means leaving this hellhole without trying my circuits, I am more than happy to try.
That's the spirit, Hive. Come on, let's do this. Kind of interesting that a spaceship out in space dealing with solar radiation and all that jazz isn't rated for this density of thermal temperature. But then again, in space...
Are you completely insane?
Yes.
This heat is going to burn us to a cinder. You need to turn back at once. Warning. Thermal protection depleted. Destruction imminent.
So do I need to be with one of those? Oh, wait, the objective is to leave. Aww. Oh well. I guess this will make Hive happy if I have to leave again. Okay, that leaves... Let's go to the... yeah, look at this. I mean, they... Of course they've got something specific because it's a local issue, but... That, again, is something that's dealt with on a situation-by-situation basis, like how you deal with... look at that, I mean, like artificial construction with the lava flowing through. They're not fully contained, it seems like, because the systems containing it are a bit damaged, but the wall as a whole is mostly holding up. Except for the massive holes there and there. What is this? Is this a lava hydroelectric power plant? I'm guessing it might be, or it's a way to regulate the height of this particular lava pool here, or regulate how much lava gets out down here. So this might have been full before that structure was embedded to drain it a bit. And they're keeping the rate down so that it doesn't get flooded. I don't know. Theories, thinking. I think a lava hydroelectric power plant is the more interesting option, though it's probably not the correct one. Okay, let's fly into this open hangar, which is very inviting to me.
likely leads to a maintenance drone terminal.
Hey, I'm receiving an intruder alert at Sector 17B. Anyone got eyes on a bogey?
Nothing here. They could be inside one of the access shafts. I'll take a look. You let the boss know.
Sounds like I need to speed things up.
You know, I think the beams that those turrets are using actually act as thermal weapons. The moment they stopped firing, I stopped overheating.
You erred in coming here. Time to burn.
Another fire-themed threat?
Another to Stardust.
Yeah, they all do seem to be fire themed, don't they? If in doubt, just throw mines at them. Got to bear in mind, of course, the mines aren't immune to being intercepted, so that is a thing here. Okay, let's see. I need a... Oh, a heat sphere. Yeah, that would protect you from the heat. That must be what those drones are using. Ah, vault worthy. I see. I think I'm going to need a... Let's switch off my mining one because I'm not in the mining area anymore. I do have my rails, so let's switch to that.
Let's do this.
Heat sphere dispenser. Yep. Zarenian drones do have strong shields, but it's no match against a corrosive mine which just ignores it and bypasses the shields. Oh, that's a socket. Okay, right. There's another blinky thing over here. Oh, that's another socket. I don't know why I fired a bomb at that. I thought I saw shield generator and it's like, let's blow that to pieces. Nope. Okay, that one opened the outer door. How is that helpful? Actually, wait, no. What is that anyway? Oh, it's the drone terminal, right? I don't know why I thought heat shield that's going to protect me. I was thinking of the protection shield, which of course generates that massive green bubble shield. Not the heat shields. Anyway, let's see. I'm probably going to have to do something. Got the drones all ready to go. Something to get the drone to where I want it to be.
I'm in. Looks like the drone's shield is a kind of force sphere surrounding it, keeping it cool.
You are very close to an access door to the bomb drones.
Okay, let's grab it and get out of here quickly.
It can't be this easy.
Got it. Hey, where's it going?
You need to remain in close proximity. It was seemingly programmed to reach an exit. However, it was not designed to exit over the lava. If you do not keep it inside the drone's heat shield, it will explode, rather dramatically.
Who the blazes is accessing our systems without my permission?
Nobody.
Ha! You think you're hot stuff, hiding from us? I'll show you hot. I'm gonna find you and fry your ass.
Ah, you guys really like the flamey metaphors, don't you?
Whatever you're up to, it's going to fail. Who sent you? The retaliators?
The who now? The radiators?
You think you're clever. I smell Balakin's fishy stench all over you.
Yeah, sure, that's me.
Listen close now. You tell your soggy boss to stay out of Zerillia territory. We made a deal.
What kind of deal?
We were forged in flames, blood boiled, arisen from the ashes. This is our home. And if you people cross the line again, Zerillia will burn you down.
Yeah, okay, I'll be sure to pass along the message. Thanks for calling. Have a nice day. Why do I get the feeling there's more to this story than Ming Young was letting on?
Well, I'm concerned about the fact he's mentioned fishy, and that makes me wonder, if these guys are fire-themed, is there another faction which is water-themed?
The bomb drone's hull should be able to resist the temperature from this point.
So,
Now you
are
will
there
need to
water-themed
attain
planets?
proximity so I can override its mainframe and program it to reach the Coalition.
Sure. Just gotta get out of here and find it.
Also, I was expecting a lot more deep dive. Oh, hello. I was expecting more of a lava tube romp for a backdoor access like that. It's like going deep and exploring some cave network to get to the base and all that stuff. Instead of like just a little big lava pool and a remote drone control with a bubble shield. Expectations subverted, but also slightly disappointed, I think. Where are the vast underground chambers with magma? Except for that one, of course. Right, anyway, hi?
I am dispatching it to the Coalition HQ.
We should get out of here too before those Aurelia flamers arrive to sizzle me or stir-fry me or whatever.
Ah, yes. Humorous.
You're learning, Hive. These guys really do like their heat-based stuff, don't they? Alright, let's see. Do I want to explore or do I want to continue with the story? I think I'm going to stick to form and continue with the story. I mean, then I know there's more stuff, and of course there's always I can come back later to more thoroughly explore this place, but and the moment to say that I find a power core. Right, yeah. Anyway. Time is a consideration. Ooh, there's a shield over there. I want to kill the shield. No. I am Mark 3, don't do that. You've got a bomb drone to follow. Yes.
Ming-Yan, the drone you ordered is on its way to you now.
You are to be commended. A man of your word.
I'm not so sure I can say the same of you. I get the feeling that Aurelia is not the only target in whatever game you're playing.
You are most perceptive. Another quality I admire.
Oh boy.
Care to tell me what you're really up to?
Indeed, you have earned a degree of explanation. The fact is, the job is only halfway done. We have the bombs now, but we need them delivered somewhere else.
Oh, I see.
knew there would be more to this. Expect me at your base shortly. Let's talk.
This is a false flag operation. What was being referenced there means that there is another gang involved, and we've just stolen a signature weapon from the Aurelia gang, which I expect we are going to deliver with the Coalition's compliments to whoever these other people are. Except that Aurelia, because it's their bomb, will take the blame for it, and then that will cause the two sides to break off their truce and fight, destabilize them, weaken them, and because they are then weakened, the Coalition will be in a much better position to reassert its authority over the local area. At least that's my guess of it. So yeah. Maybe I'll do the location challenge at Letho as well. I mean, it's just a terminal at Letho. So, actually no, it wasn't a terminal at Letho. It was a terminal over at Galliano Gates. Don't know what the local one is over here. Not sure if there is one actually. Okay, let's see what they have to say to me.
You have our gratitude for your brave action. The explosive devices you sent us will help us redress the balance of power in the Drake system.
And there it is.
So what's the real story here, Ming-Yan? What are you up to?
The reason I was elected to lead is because I understand that the Coalition's future is in trade and not piracy. We no longer utilize the blunt ways of the common outlaw. But our organizational shift has given others the perception of weakness, and has placed us in the crosshairs of the unscrupulous gangs that still plague this system. 2 rival gangs, the Zerilia and the Retaliators.
I thought as much.
Let me guess. As long as they remain at each other's throats, the focus stays off your operations here.
Very astute. However, they have begun negotiations on a non-aggression pact, which, if it succeeds, will place our peaceful future in peril.
So these Zerilia bombs I pilfered for you, you want to use them to provoke the Retaliators and blow up the negotiations?
Exactly. The Retaliators cannot know the Coalition was involved. That is why we need an outsider. You, to carry out the task.
I'm not so sure I'm on board with the ethical side of this. I don't like the deceit. It's not my style.
Peace always comes at a price. It's the only way I can guarantee continued security for my people.
Your pragmatism is terrifying, but I can see your reasoning.
I'm sending you coordinates for the Retaliators HQ. I can assure you that the target location houses no civilians, so this should clear up any moral ambiguity about the mission. Do this, Adam, and you could save many lives.
I'm gonna have to think about it.
Well, there we go. 2 rival pirate gangs. If we deal with them appropriately, we get to improve the Coalition's standing in the local area. I did get a new autonomous repair bay, but I've got a better one back home, I think, so... Scrap. That's a new one. Hang on. Energy core, recharge booster, fine. Oh, that's a new one as well. Okay, right. 2 new sets. Let me just check the shop real quick. Need that. Don't need them as much. I'm below 100. 100 is my target for these things, in case I need a bulk of them at some point, so buy a couple of them. Okay, right, so what have we got? Commander sets. Passive bonus on the booster. Reduce enemy detection range. Ooh. Useful for sneaking around a little bit. Ah, okay, this is a group one. Allies deal 10% more damage, gain 20% damage reduction. With 3, when an ally dies or expires... Drones? Drones count? Ally dies or expires, your shield is fully restored. 4. After 5 seconds, drones and turrets within 300 meters are converted to fight on your side for 30 seconds. After 5 seconds. Is that when an ally dies? And then converts and then expires, I'm guessing. Unless they were flipped back to enemy control. I don't know. But this sounds like, the commander set sounds like it is actually geared towards the Vindicator. So I was finding a set which wasn't quite geared that way last episode, and this episode I've stumbled on a set which seems to be more geared towards the Vindicator. Allied forces, and it doesn't exclude our own drones, so... Okay, right. The other set I found. Vigilante. First time I've seen a set missile. Last 3 missiles do plus 100% damage as a standard feature. Okay. 2 and 3 pieces. 2, your locked target receives a stack of destabilize each second, increasing the damage they take by 10%. Stacks up to 6 times and resets when switching targets. So high single target vulnerability there. If I have 3, killing a target with at least 5 stacks of destabilize creates an EMP explosion which disables enemies within 300 meters. So add an EMP localized on the target, affecting things nearby. Potentially interesting. Does seem to be geared more towards single target, that one, while this one is geared towards fighting with allies, so might be complementary. And I did find them both in the system as well. So I'm not sure. Cutting-edge high-capacity ballistic rocket, multifaceted preloading allows sustained fire similar to primary weapon. Is that the same as this? No, this is a common military-grade missile. Specialty engine designed for task force informants maximizes output efficiency to reduce emission and detection. So these set ones do actually have a flavor text on them. Zealot core. Fluctuating output provides a surprisingly stable energy supply, yet readings seem to phase into and out of existence. That fits the Redeemer core. Sorry, the Redeemer is set to a T, really, doesn't it? Generates concerning energy spikes within the weapon systems. Scours nearby signatures. Okay. Soul Seeker. Intricate synthetically integrated sensors lock onto specific yet anomalous sources. Are we shooting at people's souls with the Redemption Soul Seeker? I mean, it implies it in the name. I don't know. Anyway, right. No, not jobs. Mission. Yeah. Mission Gang Wars. We are to head to the Gilbert Naval Station. Okay, let's move on to the next step then. Elek's family must be protected.
Hey, Elek, it's me again.
Hold on. Ooh, sorry. Brain freeze. Too much ice cream. Oh.
Listen, I could use some more intel. What can you tell me about the Retaliator gang?
Oh, I fought them before. Nasty bunch. They're ex-colonial fleet too, but their boss is even crazier than zealous.
How so?
Elek, Pelican. This high-ranking guy, he claimed an ocean planet and took over the abandoned naval base, which he converted into an impenetrable fortress.
Water.
They built their own kind of screwed-up utopia on the water. They got some robotics whiz who's filled the place with AI booby traps. And Admiral Pelican himself, he's got to be like 100 years old by now, and he's a cyborg.
Well, I think I gotta pay them a visit. Thanks for the intel, Elek.
So we really do have a fire and water themed thing going on here. Huh. I thought it'd be interesting, but I wasn't seriously expecting an ocean themed group to be the other target. Okay. I guess we're going to a literal naval base. Not a space navy. Possibly a water navy. Why would a planet... Why would a colony need its own water naval base? Because a naval base normally implies a military facility. If it was for civilian use, then it would just be called a dock, wouldn't it? I don't know. Ah yes, a literal water world. That would explain it. Now, given the ease with which ships can go to and fro up to orbit, I question the need for a water-based navy.
Ming-Yan, I'm at the Retaliator HQ. This place is something to behold. I'm going in.
They are extremely well defended. Be prepared to encounter serious resistance.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
We've managed to steer the Zerilia bomb drone to an unused access shaft half underwater. Once you reach it, you'll need to find a way inside.
I'm taking your word for it that there are no civs down here.
I promise you that this is merely a strategic target.
I think well, just seeing it kind of gives me an idea of why... Actually, no, that arrangement there kind of throws my theory out the window a little bit. I was thinking deorbited station. So maybe that's why it's a naval base. It literally was in orbit, but these are ex-colonial war faction. So something happened to this place. It might have come out of orbit really hard and been a space station originally, but then this bit there looks like it's actually built and properly anchored in the water.
Intruder, you have 5 seconds to turn around or it's time to drown.
I don't like either of those choices.
There we go. Also, I noticed there's a target mark below the waist. Is this ship submersible? I guess we're going to test that now, aren't we? It actually is. And no backup on the thrusters or anything. Ha! I did not expect this game to have underwater segments. Just double check my equipment. Okay, right, let's oh my. Okay, here we go.
There's our bomb drone. Now I just have to figure out how to open that door.
I see a vault-worthy switch. I also, by the way, grabbed the thumbnail as well, so... Yeah, the thumbnail is going to be this place.
Here's the other end of the cable. Might be a generator behind that panel. Just need to find a way to take it out.
I never saw the cable, Adam, so I don't know what the heck you're talking about.
You're a fool for coming here. Time you were sent to your watery grave.
Really? Are you gonna make me walk the plank too?
They have cold-themed weapons. They froze my ship up. Oh, it really is fire and ice, isn't it? Okay, I think I have to go down this way. There it is. Right.
Get him.
There's the terminal. Oh, that's a concern. Unfortunately, my weaponry doesn't seem to work underwater.
Hey, gas tanks.
These cannot be ignited underwater. Neither can you shoot them.
Ah, shame.
I can't see anything.
So what do I do then? Do I... Can I fire into the water?
That should have done something. Let's get back to the drone and see if the door's open.
So apparently I can shoot into the water just fine. Also notice that there is a status actually on the ship. Submerged, weapons, devices and consumables all offline. Good to be aware of. For some reason boost works, though that's probably... yeah. I'm glad that boost still works. But anyway, that is now available, so let's go ahead and...
I am on a roll. Door's open.
Your celebration is premature. My sensors indicate that the access hatch is filled with traps and explosives.
Yeah, I should take care of those before sending our drone in.
I wonder if that's one. Do I have to make it to the end and then... wait, no. Do I have to go up to these things? I do. Right.
Explosive deactivated.
I bet you there are more.
I think you're correct, because we've already spotted at least one more.
I think we're good. Let's send the drone in.
Is the next door open? It is not, in the I see lasers. Right. Use the drone to plant the bombs. Wait, does that mean I get to remote control this drone?
Come on, little buddy.
It is not required to vocalize commands. Utilizing the drone's remote input will suffice.
Oh, you're just jealous I don't call you little buddy.
I am most assuredly not.
I think Adam's onto something.
Another door.
It should come as no surprise that this facility was not designed to welcome strangers like yourself with open arms.
Wherever there's a door, there's also a way to stick your foot in.
Yeah, come on, let's put our foot in it. Off we go. With our onboard drone fabricator plant, which we were finally told about back in Kite Nebula. This one's a bit slower, but it's also like this one's faster, but I can just ignore it.
Success!
It was merely another door.
Oh yeah? When's the last time you ever opened a door, smarty pants?
No comment.
Yeah, I thought so. I wonder why there's 2 power cores in here. This one will probably open the side door. To a container. Nice. Nothing unique, unfortunately. Take those for sale. Okay, that just leaves the other door at the end there. Kind of interesting that they have all these automated systems, but it doesn't seem to be a unified control network saying, hey, this stuff is being disabled. Unless Hive is actually being useful and is jamming those signals. No? Is there another one over? Yes, there is. Okay. Vaultworthy, I laugh at your attempts. Ha! This is not one of your best. Okay, what else have we got? We got that's the power core dispenser. That's a power core socket plus more mines. Right. I'm okay. Got to remember, I have got a level 20, 29 shield installed. So I'm kind of shrugging those off. Okay, right. I think it's just those 2. So
There he is.
I'm not concerned. They say there he is, but they don't know how to get at me, I don't think. This kind of exploration, though. Oh, hi. Yeah, that's what I say to your turrets. Oh, and I iced up again. When can I get a weapon like that? Yeah, it's like this is a bit more along the lines of what I thought would be happening in the volcano area, which was too simple. Admittedly, I'd like to be moving a bit further along, a bit more roaming space rather than how cramped this is. But yeah, this is much more the kind of thing. Feels like I'm actually trying to infiltrate a layer. I just have to figure out what's next. More mines. Okay. Okay, that's actually kind of nasty. Apparently the mine layers drop a mine for every laser beam you intercept. So if you run into a bunch of lasers at once, it spams mines at you with no cooldown. What's in here? Oh, some debris. Okay. Leading to another container. But I think I have to go back and fetch our little friend. Wait, I didn't get them all.
Ming Yun, I'm approaching a spot you've marked on my map for bomb placement.
Excellent. You're directly underneath their armory. Our spies have identified 4 nodes in total. Bombing them simultaneously will cripple their battle readiness and set them back for some time.
A lava bomb. I don't know what else I was expecting, really.
First one set up, 3 to go.
Okay, let's move on. I have cleared the way a fair bit forward now. I noticed that I have to actually, every time there would have been a door blocking us, the drone stops automatically even if the door's gone.
I don't hear you down there.
Oh.
Scurrying around below my decks like a little rat.
Who, me? No, just inspecting some cabling, routine maintenance calls. Situation normal.
This is Admiral Balakin. I do not take kindly to stowaways. I will find you down there, vermin, and I will exterminate you.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. But look, if you would set fantasy aside for a moment, you might want to think about evacuating this place. It's about to get real hot.
Real hot? You must be one of Zealous' men. If that bastard sent you to piss in my end of the pool, you will all suffer for it.
Yeah, that's me, Zealous' little helper. But again, nothing personal, so you might want to gather up some things and paddle yourselves upstream.
You're the one who'll be swimming with the fishes very soon, little rat.
Well, don't say I didn't try to warn you. Bye now.
He seemed nice.
I swear, a single hot pun and he immediately knew who we're supposedly sent by. It's almost like they have a theme. Okay, what's next? Oh yeah, this is where I've not managed to get anywhere. So he knows I'm down here. What's he going to do to stop? Careful. What are you going to do? What's he going to do to stop me? Oh, this is another bomb spot. Okay. One lava bomb.
Second bomb attached.
Now what's up ahead? Another drone hatch. Okay. Interesting. Drones? Ah, nearly fluffed it at the end there. Okay. And where are the drones I saw in here? I do not know. They mysteriously disappeared. Looks like I got more mines in this next section though. Oh, jeez. You see what I mean about spamming mines at you? Good thing I got such thick shields.
You are approaching a flooded section, long abandoned. It is unknown what might be lurking down there, and you are already aware your weapons are non-functional underwater.
Right, Hive. Thanks for the pep talk.
So yeah, we're going around the ring, and now we've entered a section. I think, if you remember, we entered a breach in the lower levels that was above the waterline. So now we're in the underwater section with no weaponry. What's it gonna throw at us that would make me wish that we had weapons? Oh, then again, it's about to send us back out of the water again. It's giving us space to use our weapons, but why would it do that? Unfortunately, it turned out to be nothing. It was just a flooded area. Though I've got that shield I need to take down. Not immediately seeing a way to do that, so I think I need to bring the drone up now. Hopefully the drone's lava bombs will be fine being submerged. It's a very thematic place. It's actually a little bit spooky in here. Oh, third spot. Okay. One bomb. Scrape you against the floor.
Another one set up.
There we go.
One left.
How did it fit 4 bombs that big into a drone that size? I mean, it looks like the central compartment would only have space for 1, wouldn't it? But apparently not. Oh well, time to stop doing our best impression of a submarine. Actually, submarines have torpedoes. Why can't we fire missiles underwater? Why is that not a thing? Would there be a faction weapon which can't be fired above water, could be unleashed underwater, and is very powerful? Probably not, but it's one of those things you can just ponder about. Okay, so this chamber is actually the last one. Okay, lava bomb. We will set you down here.
What the hell just happened?
It appears that the exit route has been sealed behind us.
How rude.
I told you we would find you, little rat. How does it feel to be trapped inside with your own bombs? Let's see how badly you really want to set them off. Enough that you'll go with them?
He makes a good point. Perhaps we shouldn't signal the coalition to trigger the bombs just yet.
We can find another way out of here.
There is a bulkhead door. I believe its molecular structure has been weakened by years of saltwater erosion.
On it.
I've mentioned a thing, but I was looking at that shield generator I spotted on the wall, and yep. There we go. That has revealed a butane, which has revealed the weakened wall. Which my mind just bounced off. Lo and behold, we have ourselves an exit. Whee! I thought we were in the middle.
What the hell are those things?
Drones of some sort. They are scanning.
Scanning for what, Hive?
Your bombs. If they find them, they will defuse them, and the mission will have failed.
But we better not let them find the damn things.
Once again, this is the sniper rifle coming in very, very handy. I don't even have to get close, I just have to find them.
All the bomb disposal drones are destroyed.
There we go.
I'm done, Zealous. Tell your hairless master that he's all washed up. The pact is null, and his life forfeit.
His remonstrations would confirm that the mission objective has been achieved.
Oh no, not a plasma harvester. No, I'm having flashbacks to those other ones.
Now would be the time to detonate the bombs.
Bombing sequence initiated. Get the hell out of there, Mr. Roslin.
A gift of lava to a very, very wet place.
Did you make it out in one piece?
Amazingly, yes. And it seems like old Balakin took the bait.
More than anticipated. We're intercepting their comms and there are some fireworks. I urge you to pay us another visit at HQ. You surely don't want to miss this.
I'll be there.
Okay, Gang Wars Part 2. I got the decal for the Retaliators this time as well. Once again, leading into the whole dead men kind of theme. Right, let's drop back in and see what they have to say. Apparently I don't want to miss it. So.
Commander Yun.
Adam Roslin, I'm glad you came.
I generally like to finish what I started. Has the ruse worked?
Better than I could have hoped. The two gangs are about to engage in all-out battle for supremacy.
I hope it's worth it. I assume you have a backup plan in place for when they start talking.
I assure you that will never happen. Their mutual hatred has been stoked beyond any reason.
That sounds more like overconfidence than wisdom.
Yeah.
You do not know me well enough to take such an informal tone.
Yeah, maybe. But if any of them stop shooting long enough to ask questions, it'll lead right back to the Coalition. What will you do then?
There are, perhaps, precautions we could take, if it's not too late.
And by we, I suppose you mean me.
You said you wanted to finish what you started. It would mean flying almost directly into the midst of their battle and not being seen.
Sounds suicidal. What's the goal?
There's a long-range comms network in the sector, left over from the war. If you can jam their transmissions, they won't be able to put two and two together about the deception.
Okay, but if we use the radio dishes as jammers, I'd have to activate every single one manually, right? Not an easy play.
It's my fault for not thinking of this sooner. I can't ask more of you, Mr. Roslin.
But if I do nothing, the station could end up in even more danger than before I put these events in motion.
Please, Adam. For the sake of the children.
I can't say I fully agree with your way of doing things, or using Elek's kids to pull my heartstrings, but you're dealing with lunatics here.
Yep, she was overconfident, yes. And yeah, if they start comparing notes, they could quite reasonably figure it out. So letting the fighting start, letting some blood be spilled, jamming all communications, that would stop them from talking, yeah. And each would think the other side is jamming them, conceivably as well. But yeah, she was definitely banking on that, on those two going at each other, without with a non-aligned pilot being the one supposedly behind it all, each thinking the other one was doing the infiltration. But it's like, yeah, if they actually compare notes, I mean, they were starting to talk before this happened, so they could conceivably do that and try to figure things out. Or at least some cooler heads might manage to make themselves heard. I'm just launching in case there's any radio traffic upon departure this time. Doesn't seem like it. So, yeah, we're going to have to end it there. Well, we've destabilized the entire system and two factions that admittedly are violent, antisocial version of Outlaws, so, you know, it will be safer if they are weakened. Though we are also propping up a third faction which is very cold, cunning, and seems to have a bit of a streak of overconfidence as well, rather than thinking of contingencies to try and ensure the desired outcome. Don't know why I'm heading towards the race gate. I do not want to go there. But yeah. This has been Iron Mark 3. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed the show. Feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Helps out me, helps out the channel. Gives me those virtual headpats I oh so crave. And we'll catch you all some other time. Still kind of wish there was more underground exploration on the lava planet. I can't complain about how things went on the water planet though. That was fun. But yeah, see you all later.